Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Late Night Sketches Podcast. I am currently with me, Don, Gabe, Christian, and we have two people. They're guests, Jacob and Corey. So yeah, say hi, Corey and Jake. Somebody's muting everyone in the Discord server, and I do not like.
Well, I'm muting myself, sorry.
Oh, okay. There we go. I unmuted Gabe, and Christian just muted himself.
Thank you. I muted myself, and then someone else muted me.
Guys, here's one tip. Or trick.
It's Christian. I don't know who Christian is, but apparently it's Christian.
Is that a comic God Kill Hentai?
Oh,
that
God.
is.
Are we...
That is.
Okay, guys.
I found that.
So.
Okay, and we're already off to a dashing start, but basically, today's episode, mostly because, we were like, you know what, might as well do it.
Let's get controversial, guys.
Yeah, we're getting controversial, pretty much. Basically, we're having a debate. The current teams are, I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is that all I know is that I'm a moderator, and so is Don.
It's politics battle royale at this point.
How about the people who didn't do research are paired with people who did the research?
I did research.
I'm being on
I've got
Jacob's
a
team.
whole Google
I don't
Doc
even know what the
typed
topic
up right
is.
now.
I don't have. I don't
done
even
a
know
whole
what the
bunch of
topic is,
research.
and I haven't done any research.
Alright, guys.
Don't worry, Gabe. I'll back you up in whatever point you make.
Don, you're supposed to be an unbiased moderator.
Yes, I'm unbiased, but I have a slight bias towards Gabe.
Yeah, because Don wants to make me have a bad time. Why can't I catch this?
Okay, guys. So should we just start off with the first topic of debate?
Sure.
No.
All right. So here let's have Don choose what we should start off with.
I say we do abortion first.
Oh, all right.
I like this off quick.
That sounds like fun. All right, guys. So before we start, here is a few ground rules. 1, no logical fallacies. Of course.
Can you define logical fallacies for the idiots that don't understand?
All right. Let me just search it up.
Aren't you the one who's not in thinking skills?
Shut up.
Imagine not being in thinking skills, Lamette.
All right. So
I'll kill you.
as defined by
No, you
Google,
won't
a
know.
logical fallacy is an error in reasoning common enough to
Gabe already
warrant
just
a
did a
fancy
logical
name.
fallacy.
An error?
Yeah, a logical fallacy is an error in common reasoning enough to warrant a fancy name. Basically,
Okay.
Like you just did.
So if you're retarded, then you're
That's
bad.
ad hominem.
that's it.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
There's also
Remember, boys,
bandwagon.
no ad hominem.
And
Bandwagon.
and this goes without saying. Be respectful.
I hate
What
you.
about Awana?
And do not
Gabe.
talk over each other, please. For the
Understandable.
love of God.
Guys, may I just say one thing before we start this?
Is there gonna be a timer before?
This is a bad logic battle royale. The one with the worst logic loses.
All right. So
Whack.
I suppose we should just allow the games to begin.
Whack.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to
People who
talk
think
dead babies first?
Oh, dead babies? I'll start. Okay, so abortion bad
Why?
Yeah, why?
because it's murder.
why?
How?
Yeah, but like,
What is
They're not
inherently
even
wrong
people yet.
about
Why is it
them?
murder?
Why is it? Because you're killing something that has like a heartbeat.
So
What's inherently
Why
wrong
is
with
that?
murder?
A machine has a heartbeat. If you put
No,
a
it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it
Gabe,
doesn't.
define
2D girlfriend
being
doesn't have a
alive.
natural heartbeat.
Your 2D girlfriend does. Okay, Don.
Gabe, define being alive.
Being alive
I
is
was about
being
to say
able
that.
to make choices.
Okay, no, it can't make choices.
but
It's
they
not
can't-
conscious.
Yeah, what?
It's not conscious. A fetus is not conscious. It's not capable of thought.
God, why didn't I see this coming from a mile away that I just get raped by Jacob and Corey?
You're the one who's
I don't
arguing from
know.
their point of view.
You're getting annihilated by logic.
Well, why don't you help me, Jonathan?
Because I'm on their side.
Oh,
So-
I'm just
so this is-
so it's a 3v1.
Wait, no. What about
The
Christian?
gang rape.
I'm here.
I'm saying minimal.
Oh,
things
Christian,
right now.
help me, please.
What side are you on?
Abortion bad, lol.
I agree, lol.
You're
Okay,
both
help,
not
send
right.
help. Send help, please.
Why is it bad? Like, what is inherently wrong with it?
Indeed.
It's. I think that even mere cells have a chance at life. As long
Oh,
as it's
like-
been a fertilized egg at some point, it should have some sort of chance at life.
But that life isn't going to be a good life. What if the mom is addicted to heroin and the dad's not there? The kid's going to grow up in poverty and it's not going to live a good life. It's going to get shot in gang violence when it's like 12.
Well, I mean,
Still,
Why would you force a being to live through that?
well, you
rather
never
than just
know. You
ending
never know
early?
what could happen. A kid could make changes. He can move out, or he could be possibly put up for adoption. We
Okay,
cannot control the circumstances that they're going to be put in.
Yeah, but playing it on a game of chance is like me opening up a CS:GO case and hoping for a knife. You know.
God, I was wondering how long it would take for CS:GO to make a surprise guest appearance.
Yeah.
You can't put someone's life, someone's experience on chance.
So
What do you
you're
say?
telling me that it's that life is predetermined.
No.
No, it's not predetermined. It
No,
is
but
on
it
chance.
can be easily.
All right,
Life
just want to
is
make
always
that
that
clarification.
It is if you're an
Life-
isekai protagonist.
Don, you weeb.
I didn't even hear Don. What do you say?
Ad
Something about
hominem.
an anime protagonist.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, life
Alright, so I
isn't
guess to go against Corey, or not go against, but to contrast the Corey, yeah. Even if it is, even if its life does start out in such conditions, it still deserves a chance at life.
Yes.
It can.
It can turn its life around.
But not necessarily. If
Yes,
it
well,
grows
then
up
if you
being
kill it, then it's not
abused, if
given a
it gets
chance.
killed by its mom or gets killed by someone else, gets killed in some accident, before it's able to take control of its life, it's suffered through all that to end up in nothing. The chances of that happening is really high. Like, even if it gets picked up by CPS, it's still gonna be like not a good life. Even after it's 18, it can make its own decisions.
Yeah. But that's the thing. We don't know that.
Because it wasn't given the chance, because it was just aborted. Like, it wasn't. It didn't have the opportunity to live a life at all.
Alright,
in
my opinion, I'm kind of on the middle ground of this. Like, I don't think people should just be forced to not have them. I think if you want to do it, then just do it, because like there's some circumstances where it is needed, like rape. But there's also some circumstances where it's not needed. Like, the baby shouldn't just be aborted if the girl is like, "Hey, I don't want it anymore." Like, you chose to have that, so guess what? You're keeping it. So, I think people should just choose.
You can keep it, but then you can give birth to it, but then you can put it up for adoption if you don't want it.
All right,
Like,
let Jacob.
you can't just put it up for an adoption. We have an adoption crisis. Right now, there is nearly 500,000 children in the U.S. in foster care without a home. You can't just put it up for an adoption and expect it to get a home. It's
Not to mention
foster care.
Yeah, foster care sucks.
I'm pretty sure Jacob had something to say, but then he got cut off.
Yeah.
Oh, if you got cut off by me, then I'm sorry.
Probably me.
Jonathan, what do you consider to have the woman say that they want a child? Like, is it the act of having sex or what?
I'm sorry, you cut out. What'd you say?
What makes you believe that a woman wants a child?
Uh-huh.
Is it just the simple
just-
act of having sex or what?
No, it's just. I guess it's just.
Because it could be a complete accident if they have unprotected sex.
Yeah, or even if they have
Yeah.
protected sex, and it still has the probability of,
I know,
actually.
and I think
impregnating.
this is just my opinion, but in my opinion, I think when you do that, you should know the consequences. Like if I start, this is probably a bad analogy, so correct me if it is. But if I start swimming in the ocean, I should be like, yeah, there's a risk that happens. I could get killed by a shark.
Yes, but
And
even if
I
you have
think-
protected sex, there still is a chance that something can go wrong.
I know. Even like I said,
Wait
the
a
analogy.
second,
Even if like I'm like swimming in a pool, there's a chance I could die and drown.
Guys,
And
if
just
I
kind of
may-
gotta like. Okay, go ahead.
what if the guy deliberately pokes a hole in the condom?
Usually it's the girl that does that in most cases.
Yeah.
Yes, Corey, you're right. But what if?
Well,
Guy does it. Well, at that point, it was non-consensual, so it was
Yeah.
rape.
That's all. I
See,
just wanted to hear
that's
your
what I'm
opinion.
talking about. You just certain like there's so many circumstances that we could just bring up all night.
Well, name
So-
name a-
And we
Yeah.
will keep bringing
Maybe-
it up, boys. We have an hour to
Indeed.
fill.
in the end,
Hold
it
on,
won't add to
Jonathan.
anything.
Jonathan, we have these circumstances that we bring up because they're actually important. Because if you have a blanket
know.
ban on it, then these
No,
circumstances
no,
won't
no.
come up.
I'm not saying that the circumstances aren't important. I'm just saying there are millions of circumstances about why we can or why we should and why we shouldn't.
Name one that we
So-
shouldn't allow an abortion. Like, name a specific
Yeah,
circumstance.
I kind of feel like the why we should outweighs the why we shouldn't.
I mean, in some cases it does. So maybe if like,
Like,
why
name a
we-
specific situation, please.
well, give me a second. You guys can talk while I'm thinking. That way, it's not just silence.
What was the question? What was the circumstance?
Name specific circumstances where abortion should and shouldn't be.
Well, no, it was name
where
a
it
name a
shouldn't be allowed.
circumstance where it shouldn't be allowed. Like absolutely
okay,
not
okay,
allowed.
okay.
All right, Corey.
Definitely,
I'm not gonna
once the-
lie.
Once
I
the
think you've
point where
gotten
it
there.
becomes like if you can see inside the stomach and it looks like a child.
Uh-huh.
That's just kind
obviously,
of a moral thing.
obviously,
That
Corey,
is
when you-
kind
when
of
you-
a moral thing.
when I say that,
When you
because-
ask that question, do you mean like why it shouldn't be morally or why it shouldn't be legal?
Either. Like, what is a what do you feel is a reason that it would not be justified to get an abortion?
Well, killing the baby, but
No.
mean-
I mean, like a circumstances behind it. Like, what
Oh.
reason? The woman's reason for choosing to get an abortion.
well, I mean, she could be like 13 and younger, because that's definitely happened, and she couldn't be ready for that commitment. Or she could have been forcefully. It could have.
Well, no.
forcefully
Name one
been done.
where we should not allow her to get an abortion, please.
Oh, sorry. All right, Corey. Well, you got me.
I believe, like, if, like, let's say the parent, like, they both have unprotected sex, and they're both say that they want a child, and because I know this sounds stupid and hypothetical, but this can happen. Like, if they're both ready for a child, and then the mother decides that she doesn't want the child and wants to abort it, even though in the first place she said she was ready to bring life into said world.
Well, if they
Right.
don't, but if they don't want
Go
the
ahead.
child, are they going to provide a good home for it?
No.
Well, like, if it's not going to be in a good home, then what's the point of bringing it into life?
Plus,
It's going to suffer.
what's the actual problem with changing your mind on if you want a child?
Well, after you
Variables
commit
can
the act-
happen.
Well, the main
yeah.
in the U.S., the main reasons people get abortions outside of rape and incest-related cases are the baby would dramatically interfere with their education, work, or ability to care for their dependents, or they cannot afford a baby at the time. More than 80% of the time, those are the reasons behind an abortion.
Well, yeah, but then
So,
you
like-
should know your financial
Mm.
stability.
Gabe, let's. I'm going to pose you a hypothetical, all right?
Okay.
Oh no.
So
Here we go.
there's
This is
a
where I
woman.
lose. This is where I lose.
There's a woman, all right?
Yes.
They're a happy couple.
Uh-huh.
They have sex. They get impregnated, but like 3 months down the line, their relationship is in shambles. The male and female are both unemployed, in no financial state to have a child. This changed within the months that she was pregnant. Does she have a right to have an abortion?
Sucks to be her, lol.
3 months in, no.
Yeah.
3 months in is when that's still allowed. One sec.
I think it should be up to her choice. You know.
Well, yeah. It's in the end, it's up to the couple, because even though the woman is carrying it, the father, if he still cares about the child, should still be able to have a say in the situation.
Oh yeah, definitely. Both parents created the child, so why does only one person get the opinion of both of their child? The man and the woman should have the right to say what happens to the child.
Yes.
Not just
Is the argument now on if the man should be able to decide whether or not the woman gets an abortion or not?
I mean, I guess we can switch to that, because that is a common problem, that the woman does have more power. I mean, I guess you can argue that rightfully so. Yeah, because she's carrying it. But sometimes, like, the man has no say in it whatsoever.
The man should get a say, because
the man should get.
You know how often, like, a woman will puncture the condom, do something to get her pregnant, just to trap that guy into either child support payments, or just trap him into the relationship so she can get money.
Mm-hmm.
It's shockingly common. The male should be able to have a say.
Yes.
In abortion.
Okay. Then, I just wanted to make sure we were on like the same page on that situation.
So then I'll ask everyone a hypothetical here.
Okay.
So the woman does that. The woman what?
What if the woman wants the abortion but the man doesn't?
You know what's funny? I was actually just about to say that. Yeah, so what happens then?
The woman wants the abortion and the man doesn't.
Yeah.
No,
she should be able to get it.
I guess she should have more power over that, because
if either parent wants an abortion, you should be allowed to get an abortion.
Unless the man is able to state that he will give the child a proper home. Like, I still feel like if the father... Alright, hold up. I'm going to pose a hypothetical here. The parents are splitting up, and the wife doesn't want the child, but the husband still wants the child, and he's able to prove that he can give the child a good home. I feel like he should still be allowed to keep the baby should still be allowed to be kept. That's my opinion.
I feel like if either parent wants an abortion, they should be allowed to, because just giving birth, there's certain risks associated with that. Like,
it's understandable.
So I feel like the woman shouldn't be forced into giving birth. Both, if either parent even like if they want an abortion, they should be allowed to.
In the end, I guess it does boil down. Go ahead.
Then you're giving the man the right over the woman's body.
Yeah.
Is that morally okay?
I'm not saying that the man should have a. Oh, wait, hold on. Who was that question posed to?
I think it was everyone.
Oh, anyone? Go ahead, Corey.
Okay. So it's not the man taking right over the woman's body, it's the man taking right over his own child.
But to an extent, it's still the woman's body.
It still is the woman's body, but
no, it's a separate thing inside of her that's being it's not her, it's a child.
Yeah, and he helped create that child.
Cells, actually, but you know.
C-sections are, I think they are safer than actual childbirth.
Yeah.
And C-section is always an option, but then again, I guess you do have to consider the financial situation as well.
Yeah.
This is all a really tough. Like, so many things can factor into this argument.
There's so many factors, and everyone looks at it a different way. There's no real definitive answer for this question. It'll just be a bunch of hypotheticals boiling down to it should or shouldn't be legal because of
it's just tough, because saying that it should be illegal, like that, it's I don't feel like that's completely justified.
Indeed,
like I feel like you should still have a choice.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I am anti-abortion, but at the same time, I still feel like there should be an option for a choice.
I've decided to bring up this point just because. Why not?
Okay, Andrew.
If you do make it illegal, there will be people still performing homemade abortions that are
which
even more dangerous,
risky,
which are very dangerous.
End up hurting the woman who's giving birth.
Or the child could get fully aborted and come out as a fucked up mess.
Yeah.
make a Alabamian baby look smart.
You right?
It's. Wait, okay. So I want to clarify something. This whole debate, was it supposed to be abortion illegal or abortion bad?
Listen, Gabe. It's just supposed to fill an hour.
Oh,
Well, I feel like we already like right now we're just setting up whether or not it's good or bad. Then we'll probably move on to the illegal and legal stuff.
I don't like. In my opinion, I don't like abortion. I really don't. In my opinion, it's murder. But at the same time, I don't think it should be illegal.
I think.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's not too good. But at the same time, like Gabe said,
like that statement might sound like really messy, but
it's their child. They should have a choice on what happens to them.
Yeah, because laws don't define morality. You're basically saying.
I guess. Wait, was that asking? Were you asking me, Cole?
Both of you.
Okay, what's up?
You can totally be in support of a law that states that abortion is legal, but think that it's a moral wrong.
Okay.
That's
100%
something you can do.
Okay. I just didn't want to sound like a retard.
Don't worry, Gabe. If you're like me, you'll get used to it after a while.
Let's go, Jonathan. Let's go.
Let's go.
No, when it's retard, it's usually tired, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm high on
Less from
right
the
now.
topic of the female body.
Okay, guys, I have a question. Was that ad hominem I heard coming from Corey?
What?
Ad hominem from Corey. Okay, that's it. It's
ad hominem from Corey?
Man called out.
Ad hominem from Corey?
I don't even know what he said.
Claim ignorance.
Okay,
Ignorance like the Christians in the game.
Okay, moderators. Okay, moderators, let's get together and decide his fate. Should we mute him for 1 minute?
He gets muted for 1 minute.
No, I played the fifth. I don't have a lawyer. I've not been provided a
Okay, boys, he's been muted for 1 minute.
Rip that guy.
Now.
That was not a trial
now
among
that
his
he's gone,
peers.
dude, that kid's a nerd.
I know, right? Hate that guy.
Yeah, where's Christian? He's just sitting there.
I'm here.
Give some input, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Police brutality.
Corey?
It's just in that he is spamming police brutality in the chat.
Adding everyone while he's doing
Adding everyone. Police brutality.
Okay, guys. I'm going to unmute him in the next 5 seconds.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
That was a littler than 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute him in 5 seconds. Okay, I'm back.
I will unmute him in 5 seconds. Okay, I'm back.
Wait, I'm good. What did I say that was that homonym? Hold up. I
don't even know, man.
I don't even know either. I'm
False
really
retard directed at Tired John.
Oh.
That's mean. Man, ban him for 2 minutes now.
Okay, hold on. It's true?
It's true what?
It is true that, Tired John is a little bit insane.
Yeah, he's muted now. Let's go.
Hey, don't mute him. That's ad hominem right there.
That's ad hominem.
Oh shoot! I actually
mute.
He got disconnected.
Somebody check the audit logs.
Quick to the audit logs.
It was Corey.
What? I have no perms in this server. I joined 5 seconds ago.
Alright.
So guys, this is
no off topic, I'm not gonna lie.
Is this still a podcast?
Yeah, we're just taking a quick halftime show until we get towards
we're not even
to
like
the
a
other
quarter of the way in.
I guess you could call this a halftime show because it's just autistic
like a
fighting.
Time show.
It seems today that all you see violence and movie.
While we wait for shut up, Jonathan. John, shut up before you get muted for 1 minute.
Copyright.
Copyright. Mute him, quick, copyright. Oh wait, wrong person! No!
Copyright.
Okay. What?
How do you even?
So
what do
while
you
we
even
wait
put
for
me
the
to?
half minute mark, because the next topic is a bit more controversial, and might turn
This is racism.
Oh, is it
trans
racism?
rights and other rights. But
Wait, what'd you say?
first,
Trans rights.
Oh no.
yeah, but
Trans
yeah,
That's
but
the
for,
next one.
well, but let's just have a little Mimi debate.
Mimi?
Because Jacob knows a great one. Jacob, how about you introduce it?
Oh.
Alright, so, incest, alright?
Oh god.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go.
Alright, see ya, Jonathan. See ya, Kate. It's a morally neutral act.
Well, time to be a moderator.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a moderator too, because I've already argued my point and lost.
Well,
I've already just gotten
how about you guys?
Because he's objectively correct.
Yeah, he's objectively correct.
Yeah,
Debating
As-
it.
well,
It's your own opinion, but
well,
it's
wait
frowned upon
a
by
second,
society.
Jacob did not state, and I quote,
Oh,
it
I'm
is
sorry.
morally
in
neutral
cases
as
where you
long
don't
as
produce
no
a
baby
child.
is
In
born.
cases where you don't produce a child.
Oh boy, Jacob.
That was close.
Yeah,
I'm playing
yeah.
Minecraft. What do you want from me?
You see,
Time to call him out.
You see, if Gabe and Jonathan were actually smart, they would have, in fact, brought that point up.
I
I'm
still
the
somehow would have
moderator.
lost. I still somehow would have lost.
I'm the moderator.
No, we could have said you could have had an abortion. We could have said you could have had an abortion.
Oh yeah.
Are you large brain?
I'm large brain. I have too big of a brain.
Corey,
I'm a
how does your skull fit your brain?
I had to get a custom plastic surgery to make it fit.
I have to get
Alright, do you want to move on to our next topic now?
Yes. Jacob wins the end. Let's go.
Yeah, the end.
Jacob
Jacob
wins the end. Okay, guys.
I solved it.
So you wait. Actually, first I should ask the audience. Who do you think won the last debate? Leave it down in the comment section below.
To all of our 8 viewers who won.
Well, actually,
Whoa,
I should
Honestly,
bring
I
up
don't
bring up the last statistics. Because let's just say thank you to everyone who viewed our videos, because in the last 28 days we got 240 total watch minutes, which is all-time high, as well as
Really?
45
That's
views and a 3 subscriber change. So that means
Should I go bring up my Twitch stats to flex on you? Because I got way more than that in one live stream.
shut up.
Shut up, Corey.
Shut up, Corey.
Shut
I'll
up,
beat
Corey.
you.
Yeah, sure.
And so now we have
Let's go, Gabe.
So now we have
Wait,
a total of
guys, like,
17 fans. So hello,
We all
17
said
I don't want to bring up
fans.
my Twitch stats to flex on you because I got more
All
than
right.
that in one
You
stream.
know, honestly, Kinbacher,
Yeah.
right? I really don't think that we went full on into that debate in order to actually determine a winner.
You wanna continue on it?
First of all, Gabe,
Wait, do you think I'm
No,
talking about
okay.
abortion or incest? Because I'm talking about abortion.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, we'll go back on that.
Okay, we could go back to that.
I thought you were talking about the other one.
Hold on, before we
Who shall
start,
not be
I
named.
need to ask a question. What's super effective against electric types?
What are you, dumb? It's water,
Is it-
fool.
Are you dumb?
Pretty sure
Electric
it's
is super.
ground.
It's ground, I believe. Oh, I don't have a ground
No.
type in my.
No, it's
Alright,
water.
oh well.
Trust
Time
me,
to
Gabe.
use
You should
bite.
stop playing
Repeat.
Pokemon and you should smash me, Poppy.
Well,
No,
No.
Corey, I'm about to smash you.
No, then
Okay.
Give me your address right now.
They were gonna hear controller ASMR.
I already got controller ASMR. I'm not
That's
gonna
not
give you
too
my
bad.
address because we're kind of, recording right now. And I
Oh,
can't trust
okay,
Andrew to
boys.
censor that.
if Bathrax
So
can do it, so can you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pose a question for y'all, alright?
Okay.
Alright.
Do you think that you can believe something is a moral wrong while supporting that it should be legal?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Alright. How's it? Fuck.
That was it. Okay.
I'm out of ideas.
Oh, I've found a water stone. Epic. I can evolve
okay,
a
so-
to a Vaporeon.
I'm gonna send you a little fucking chart on effectiveness, Gabe.
Thank you,
I
Corey.
think
You want me to send
we've
you one?
already
I
talked
can.
about.
Sure.
I
Alright.
think we've already talked about the first debate fully.
I mean,
I don't
feel,
think so.
I feel like we should move on to the second debate, though, because the second debate is, in my opinion, seems like a much better topic.
Wait,
More
what is the second
controversial.
debate?
Yeah.
Trans rights, baby.
Trans rights. Are we ready to move on to trans rights, Andrew?
Alright, so, first off, I say, Court or Jacob and Gabe, since you two usually have differing opinions, you say your two opinions, and everyone will just follow behind either you.
So, where do we begin with trans rights? Like, where do you want to start?
Yeah, that's a really vague topic.
Uh-huh. Like, to just say we're going to talk about trans rights.
I believe that people have a right to do whatever they want as long as it doesn't directly or indirectly harm other people's enjoyment.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Wait, better not all agree with this.
I believe that trans people should have their rights to do whatever they want.
All right. So, but for the sake of the podcast, who's going to disagree with our opinions?
I fully agree with that. For the sake of the podcast, I'll disagree with it. I'll argue against trans people since I agree with it.
Or how about this?
Okay.
Instead of doing that, should trans people have to say their original gender before having a conversation with anyone? Like, should
that's imposing on them.
They should have to. I feel like
before sexual relations.
Before sexual contact, it should be like if they don't state that before sexual contact, there should be like.
It's just rape.
I also agree.
Is it technically just sexual assault?
And you are kind of breaking
what? No. I mean, yeah. What Corey said, but no, not to what Gabe said.
Somebody's playing male Robin. I think they're gay guys.
Oh, so, was that a logical fallacy?
No, it's
logical fallacy. That's it. Muted for 2 minutes now.
Send him to the gulag.
Alright, guys, he's muted for 2 minutes. Logical fallacies, SMH.
Wait, we just muted the only person who's against trans rights.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here.
Wait, guys, everyone be quiet. Christian has something to say.
Okay, so basically,
You're muted, Corey.
I think becoming a transgender is just in general against biology, and I don't support that.
All right. Do you have any points? Any points of logic or anything?
Hold on. I actually have no clue about trans people because I don't read up on them because I don't care about them. And
here's your first.
But okay, here's some background because as moderator and host of the show, we need to make it entertaining. So, basically, they should be under law, they should be equal to everyone else.
Yes.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
It's when they get up all in your face and think that they're better than you is when I don't agree with that.
It's just called an SJW.
It's just
neat.
Being transgender is just dumb in my opinion. Because you're born the way you are, stay that way. If you don't like it, better yourself. Don't change yourself entirely.
I do understand that. That's where I side with Christian on the topic.
Yeah. You're given
you're here over the horizon. Jacob Combs. Climbs over a hill.
Jacob, what side are you on?
Give me a quick second.
I disagree with Christian. 1.
Honestly, I agree with Christian. Like, if you should just stick with your. Okay. That I knew you're gonna bring that up. Okay.
Okay. So
for
everyone
do not
who
go down post trans.
Hold on. Let me just.
No, they do. What do you mean?
Wait, hang on.
Wait, slow down.
Alright, before you guys start arguing about it, explain what you were arguing about.
Okay, so there's this thing where people are born with a genetic condition to like they genetically are inclined to be trans. Like
has that actually been proven?
Mental. Like it's a mental disorder.
Yes, it has been.
Yes,
it has
proven. It's a real thing. Okay. But at the same time, suicide rates do not go down by that much after post trans, like whatever I could call it, when they do trans things.
Wait, hang on. So let me get.
Hold on. Just for the sake of the podcast. Because window capture is not working for OBS, I need to figure out how to work it. Jacob Combs just brought up the fantastic point of gender dysphoria, which is defined by Wikipedia. Gender dysphoria is the distress a person feels due to their birth assigned sex and gender not matching their gender identity. People who experience gender dysphoria are typically transgender. Evidence from studies of twins suggests that gender dysphoria is not only heck, I need to put this in
Andrew,
full screen.
not to stop you, but we already kind of discussed that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just clearing it up for the for the viewers because window capture's not working.
For the
They can look it
viewer.
up themselves.
Oh, I just want to specify before we get further into this debate. What I'm saying now is for the sake of the podcast, does not represent my actual views on this type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I fully support trans people. We need someone to debate against.
Good job, Corey. Now we need to restart the entire podcast.
Just for legal reasons.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
I don't want to get gunned down by an SJW guy.
we do have
I don't want to
Christian
get shot to death
Roberts,
by an SJW. So just let me say that.
we do have
Well,
Mr. Christian over here who does say that they are that they should not be a thing. They should just be.
Wait, are we?
I mean, I understand.
I
like,
believe
from a
that's his
standpoint,
point,
like
anyway.
you were born and given a body that,
I don't know. I mean,
and that you should
in my
keep it.
to pick up where Abe is trying to start at, in my opinion, it's wrong. But yet again, people can do whatever the heck they want, and I'm not gonna be like, slow down, partner. That's not allowed because people be tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe, to the
Yes?
same extent with what you just said, do you believe that circumcision should not be allowed?
That doesn't even make sense.
That doesn't.
Because that is
Yeah, it does.
that is altering your body.
Oh,
what about like tattoos and piercings?
Yeah, should those also be not allowed?
I'm not set. Okay. I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, you're with those you're altering your body. Yes, but
yeah, with those are altering
this-
your body.
at
but
this
like,
time, you're not only altering your body, you are changing the way your hormones are distributed throughout your body. You're not
And
altering your body.
medication can also do that.
You're changing who you are.
yeah, kind of.
But like with hormones, you can still get testosterone pills or whatever the fuck if you're a male, and that's technically changing you. Like,
Yeah, but that's not changing you forever. You could just stop taking the pill.
Mm-hmm. Like legit.
But I don't think that you should be able to pass fucking bills or laws that restrict people's rights to do this.
Whoa. When did anyone say anything about restricting law or making laws to do that?
Yeah, there are laws restricting
Are we
trans
arguing
people.
for a moral part of this or the actual law part of this?
I think we moved on to morality.
Okay.
Yeah, morality.
I think it's perfectly fine on a moral level.
Yes.
People
Yeah.
expressing what they want to do.
Oh,
Well,
cool. And
maybe
can I
we
get
should
Charizard?
change this to a
Jacob,
legal
now that I'm
level.
allowed to express my view, I agree with Jacob. We should just let people do whatever the heck they want, especially
Indeed.
with stuff like gender, freaking dysphoria. Like, even though it's by insignificant, like it's by a small factor, the suicide rate still does go down after the transformative, process.
Yeah.
Like there is a difference.
That kind of makes sense though, because like, that I don't really know how to put it into words, but that makes sense because if they want to be something and they can't, they'll probably just be like, well, heck this, I'm out.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, that is what they do.
Yeah,
But they also do it afterward because they're not happy with what they got.
Like,
I feel like we shouldn't classify it as its own thing. I feel like it's the way it is. It's almost like it's a form of depression. Like they're not happy no matter what.
Oh, that's not what I thought that was.
It's not, but it's similar thing. I just got wrecked by a Donkey Kong. Ouch.
Okay.
It's like the they're just they're not happy no matter what.
Yeah.
We should almost be giving people that instead of just going with it. Instead of just going with it.
Okay.
Be prescribing them stuff like antidepressants and stuff.
If I may, about the tattoo and piercing thing.
You better get your video capture working for this, Andrew.
Jacob, you mongrel.
All right, for those who don't know why they're laughing,
I don't get it.
You better put a link. You better take a picture of this and put a link to it in the description of your video.
No, just put the image for the podcast.
I already have a meme up there though.
Oh.
Okay, guys. Okay, if I may say something about the tattoos and piercings part of this part. Okay.
Let John speak, damn it.
If I may, I would say that it's not altering their body majorly enough.
Well, what do you define by majorly enough?
What do you define by
Okay, I would say small piercing, not full body tattoos. That shit is like majorly altered. I'm talking about everyday average citizens
Oh, sorry.
who would get small piercings and tattoos.
Well, yeah, that's different. But, like, what's the difference between a full body tattoo and a transgender operation? What point does it become just a aesthetic thing and go to significantly altering your God-given body?
I would say both would be significantly altering. But in different degrees of
altering. How do we define that?
I would say that a full body tattoo would be more altering than transgender surgery.
I think the problem with this argument, though, is that at a certain point you'll have to define when it does significantly alter to when it doesn't.
Yeah.
I think
nobody wants to do
altering your body is like significantly altering your body is like permanently taking away something that used to be there. Like it's not even if you get
body tattoo, which
so basically a castration.
Away anything, it just adds stuff. That is significantly altering your body.
No, I don't think that full body tattoo significantly alter your body because your body is still your body. Just because you add some cool designs to it.
You look at different. You can't go get a job with a full body tattoo. No one's gonna hire you. That's affecting your life permanently.
I mean, maybe a barber shop.
No, you might be able to get a job at a tattoo parlor.
You could.
You might be
able to get tattoos
at a tattoo parlor.
Or like a pizzeria. I bet they'll play. Okay, well, we're getting off topic.
Shut up, Jonathan.
Or boxing. I'm sorry.
What?
Boxing. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, shut up.
Shut up, Jonathan.
Where was I going?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
No one knows what goes on inside your head.
It's
not even me.
It's just a flat line and then a spike. It's just a flat line and then a spike, and then it goes back to flat for like 5 more minutes.
That's the logical fallacy. See you later, Gabe.
Wait, no.
See you later, Gabe.
To the Shadow Realm.
Okay, he's gonna be muted for 5 minutes.
We didn't give a trial before his peers. This is illegal.
You didn't get one either, Corey.
I know.
Okay.
This isn't a democracy. This isn't the U.S. This is LND.
Yes. This is not a democracy. This is my classroom.
It's a homosexual slur.
Oh,
I'm offended.
Yeah,
Wait.
For those of you who do not understand what is going on, he just typed inside the Discord channel, "I hate you, gay."
That's another
okay, that's it.
Ban him from the server. Ban him from the server.
Right.
Ban him from the server.
Okay, he's effectively banned from the server now.
No, actually ban him. I don't want to see his face. Someone go to his house and fucking shoot him.
He just said the R word.
He did.
He just said the R word. Hang on. I'm gonna unmute him.
Wait, he said the R word. Does that mean I can
Just to
say the
mute him
N-word?
again. No.
If he can say the R word, can I say the N word? I feel like I should be allowed to.
Those are. I mean, fair enough.
I feel as if one has more history behind it, and more actual value behind it than the other?
Not necessarily. That's subjective.
Okay, so
yeah.
wait a second. Wait, hold on. I'm
muting.
confused. I'm confused. Are we now debating on the
If I can
morals
say
of
the
the
N
R
word or
word and
not.
the N word? Which I personally
The
say.
N-word is completely fine.
I think it is too.
Yeah,
It's just
Hold on, hold on.
just a
I didn't
social
say that.
wigman.
You're unmuted, Gabe.
Wait, I'm unmuted?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have input on this topic because I've talked about this topic with people.
guys.
before.
I deafened him, so now he'll be
Ad
able to
nauseam?
talk, but I have no idea what
I'm
anyone's
deafened.
saying.
I'm deafened. I'm deafened. Why am I deafened?
I don't think he realizes he has the permissions to unmute himself.
Okay. Anyway, so basically.
Gabe.
I'm back.
Okay,
I have
so Gabe,
input
go
on this
on.
topic.
You have the
Okay, go on
permissions
ahead.
to deafen
Say input.
yourself.
Okay.
Input.
So, all right, just we're on the same page. We're discussing like the R word
Are we gonna let me
versus the
say
N word.
nigga? Are we gonna let me say that?
Oh god,
Yes.
dang it! Don't actually do editing.
Logical
Actually, no,
fallacy.
we're just gonna
Logical
redo
fallacy.
the.
I didn't even say it with the hard R yet.
Logical
We're okay.
fallacy.
By the way,
No, we're just gonna
everyone-
redo the
everyone shut
entire
up.
podcast. That's it.
No, by the way,
For
our
46
9 viewers,
minutes in the trash. Thanks, Corey. I already
Well,
stopped the
You could just edit
podcast.
it out,
Thanks.
you could put a
Everybody
little
shut up.
beep there.
For
All right,
our
shut up.
9
All right, because I actually want to
our
put input on this.
shut up. For our 9 viewers, Corey is actually black. So
Yeah, Corey's
don't worry
black.
about
So
it.
he's
Yeah,
okay
look
to
up
say.
Corey in the house. That's me.
Yeah, that's
Wait a
actually
minute.
Wait,
That's
except
a
I'm not
logical
a child
fallacy.
predator.
That's a logical fallacy.
what? Corey did a logical fallacy.
He did
Yeah.
a logical fallacy.
Corey did a
Corey's-
logical fallacy.
Temporarily get him out of here.
I felt so bad. Just the terror in his voice. Oh no, he's
Wait,
typing.
no.
Okay, so basically for my input on the R word versus the N word, you should be allowed to say both, but don't be surprised if you get backlash from other people.
Carson.jpg.
With that being said, technically you can say whatever you want. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, you can
exactly.
say whatever you want, but you will receive backlash from other people.
Here. I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw my several
but
cents.
you should
Whoa,
not be.
whoa! Corey added everyone, and he said the N
Don't you
word.
dare say it.
He said it. He said
Don't-
it.
no,
he said it in
no,
chat.
Gabe,
And I quote.
That's it. Damage control. Server
said it.
muting everyone.
Oh
Everyone's
my
getting
God.
server muted. Even me.
Wait, what? Why? What does this mean? Wait, don't mute me.
Okay, guys. So yeah, it's just gonna be a one-man podcast, just me. Hey guys.
Why was I muted? What the heck, man?
Oh, okay.
Get the freak me.
Well, basically, so somebody was gonna say the N-word
Shoot.
with the hard R, and I
I
was
muted
not allowed to
Don.
do
I'm
that.
muting Gabe. Oh shoot, I accidentally muted Gabe after trying to unmute Gabe.
I'm muting Gabe.
Guys, I'm gonna say the hard R.
No,
Wow,
stop
guys.
muting
I'm
Gabe.
getting clapped by
Whisper.
Donkey Kong, an actual monkey.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
Okay,
So to
guys.
pick
So
up- I'm afraid-
basically,
so to pick up where we left off, I think that people should be able to say whatever the heck they want, and people shouldn't get offended because people choose to be offended by the word. Like, let's say I call freaking, for lack of a better word, let's say I call Gabe fat.
Oh my.
If he doesn't, no, hang on, Gabe.
Oh
If
my
he-
God!
if
You've
he-
got to be kidding me.
No. If he chooses to be
Gotta
offended
get
by
fat.
it, no,
I will kill you.
no,
Oh,
shut up.
Lord.
If he chooses to be offended by it, that's his choice. But if I call Corey fat, he's not, and he doesn't choose to be offended by it. It's
I
like
find that a
it all just
compliment, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, exactly. It all
Yeah,
just
because
comes
Corey's
down to.
anorexic.
I think anyone
I
should be
actually
able
am,
to.
for reference to the viewers. I have
I
a BMI
don't
of
know.
14.
He's also black. And
yeah,
I just- I'm almost done with
and whenever he's done binge eating, he's always like, "Well, I'm done binge eating." Sticks
Time
finger
to
in his
throw
mouth.
up.
I'm just a
That-
snake.
and
I
that
eat
is-
once a month.
that is after benching 270 on the daily.
Wait, I'm buff as fuck, dude. I got like a 27
dude.
pack.
I'm
Oh,
actually
okay.
buff as fuck.
Shut up,
I'm not
Dolly.
even.
Look up
I'm not
edgy,
even joking.
edgy teenager. If whatever the first Google pick is, it's probably me.
To our 9 viewers, I watched him crush an entire calf with just his triceps,
Why is
and
it
I
always
was
a
so
calf?
amazed.
It's
What?
always-
Yeah.
I cried.
It's
What?
horrific.
Wait, did he say cat?
He said cow, as in a baby cow or a
Oh my
small
goodness.
cow.
Dude,
Nice,
it's
Jonathan.
scary, man. Also, what he does is he puts an entire pot of G Fuel into a pot of boiling water and drinks that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't know how his mom.
I only ever eat ramen though. What? I boil the ramen in G Fuel.
Yes.
in the G Fuel.
I'm actually.
It is now the ramen
God.
G Fuel infused ramen.
Hey guys,
And it's Mountain
make
Dew
sure you
flavored
use
G Fuel.
code LND at the checkout of G Fuel for 10% discount.
We're not sponsored by
yeah,
G
okay,
Fuel.
then.
We are not
We are in
sponsored by
fact
G
not
Fuel.
sponsored by
We are
G Fuel.
not sponsored by G Fuel.
Wait, what? I thought we were sponsored by G Fuel.
Wait,
But
hold
someone's
on.
saying
We
the
aren't?
N-word, so I don't get to talk.
Oh yeah, that's right. Corey said the N word.
I forgot this isn't the TSA stream.
We're actually sponsored by TSA.
Well, at least
they
one
don't
of
like
us
me.
is.
They might unsponsor you because I'm on here. Even though I literally did nothing. Should I tell the viewers the story for context?
Yes.
I mean,
Sure.
yeah, sure. This
Alright,
this is the part of the podcast where it gets a little bit personal.
Alright, so basically, I don't think I'm
I mean,
allowed
we're
to
just
tell
off
people
topic.
this, but I'm just gonna do it. So, yeah. Basically, I'm at this event. It's called the TSA Competition Technology Student Association. Nothing to do with the airport people. Alright, and
Wait. Question.
yeah.
So you're telling me that you are TSA, so you run airport security.
I would mute you if I
Adam.
could. Alright, so basically, I'm at this event. Alright, there's an award ceremony at the end. So I'm at the award ceremony. They just say that bright idea to live stream it, okay? So, they live
Gosh, I
stream
was
it. They
trying
have
to take
no
a pee and I
moderation. You know how
accidentally
you guys
stepped on a ding.
you know how you can auto moderate YouTube streams to have, so people can't say inappropriate things, right? Alright? Well, they deliberately turned this off, okay? And everyone's trash talking this one school, alright? So I mess with my Swedish friends. I'm like, yo, get on the stream and shit talk this school. And Plug walks in there in my Gmail account, which we share because YouTube Premium or whatever, and says the N word in the stream chat under my name.
And it was
The
really
TSA people
funny.
did not appreciate that.
Phew.
And yeah, that's the story.
Bless me, thank you. God, you guys are
If
so
you
rude.
sneeze on podcast, you're gay.
So
Okay,
everyone knows
guys.
the story of the TSA
Oh yeah,
stream now.
sneezing on a podcast is a logical fallacy. You are muted for 1 minute.
Wait.
And I quote, wait, why is Jonathan muted? Oh, he just muted by himself.
I'm peeing!
Oh, he's
I'm
peeing.
back! I'm peeing!
Jacob, I'm pretty sure our live stream was more coherent than this freaking podcast, and that's
don't
saying
worry.
something.
Oh yeah, guys, I'm fighting against me, Gunn, or Peter Griffin.
Okay,
John,
so
after the
should we-
podcast, you want to play some more Smash?
Should we just
Yes.
come back to it
Do
being
you want to play
the,
Smash right now, Gabe?
No, because we're doing a
Alright.
podcast.
I'm playing
Well,
Smash
guys,
right now.
guys, welcome to the end of every single one of our podcasts. We're pretty much just unravels completely.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that an hour yet?
Okay, so do you
John,
guys
it's
want
at
to talk about
53
gun
minutes.
control?
We have to.
Alright,
talk
we're
for 7
almost
minutes.
there, guys.
Yeah, let's talk about gun control.
Gun
Alright,
control.
basically,
Alright,
guns,
if you want to have
guns,
a
more guns.
basically,
More guns, gun control. We need our guns.
what? Yeah, that was two conflicting statements there. I'm not
Okay,
gonna
do
lie.
I need an actual? Can I say an actual thing about gun control?
Yeah.
That's
The
what we're
government cannot do it.
Yeah.
They literally are unable to do it, or
Mhm.
else the American people will overthrow the government. It is
No.
in our Second Amendment.
No,
right that
you're
we
actually
have
dumb.
the right
You're
to do
actually
that.
dumb.
Dude, the Second Amendment literally says we are allowed to have guns, and if they try to take it away,
No,
We
no,
win.
no,
No, we're allowed to
It
have
says the
bear
right to bear
arms.
arms.
We
yeah,
have
the
the
right to bear arms, and
That's not. That's
You're
not.
taking that out of context, dude.
I-
There
that's
is a
not
lot
the
more
right to own
context
guns.
around it than
You
just
do
your
that.
You're
right
thinking
to
about the
bear
wrong
arms.
type of bear, Christian.
dude,
No, Christians
Dude, are you
just
not
have the
talking
right
about
to
the
bear arms
grizzly
in an
bear?
organized militia. Some fucking redneck with his AR-15 is not an organized militia.
well, it
I
can
don't
be.
know.
The
My
government is
backyard
allowed to
training
put
regimen
regulation
is
on guns. So
pretty-
some fucked up kid,
Okay, yes,
some
they can
fucked
put
up
regulations,
kid
but they
can't buy an
get rid of it
AR-15 and
entirely.
shoot up his school.
That's the whole point of trying to put gun controls. They're trying to get rid of guns altogether.
Okay, no, you're not going to be able to rebel against the
I'm
U.S. The
probably
U.S.
not
is the
entirely
most powerful.
correct,
Oh, the U.S. is the most powerful army in the world by 7 times more powerful than the next one. You think a bunch of rednecks from Texas are going to be able to overthrow the U.S. government?
Well, no.
Do you think every person in America that owns a firearm?
Corey, you are understanding Christian's statement. It states in our Constitution that if the American government is corrupt or unjust or something like that, we have the right.
We have the right. Doesn't mean you won't get gunned the fuck down by the military.
Well, yes, I understand that, but we do have a right to try to overthrow and change the government.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you're not going to get gunned down by the military.
Well, yeah.
The American population has no chance at overthrowing the government. They cannot do it.
I disagree. I
want to say
guarantee
every fucking redneck in all of the U.S. get all their guns together and try and overthrow, like, 2 platoons of the army. They won't be able to do it.
There's going to be a lot more numbers with all of the people who own firearms trying to protect their rights.
Not every single person that owns a firearm is going to join a militia against the strongest army in the world. More strong than the next 2
You'd be surprised.
I don't know. Josh is bad when he's drunk.
Oh no.
It's a death sentence to try and fight the U.S. when you're not even an organized army. How many aircraft carriers does every redneck in America own? 0. How many does America own? 11.
Most of them are landlocked, though. Actually, no, I'm retarded.
Lamau, just put all of the rednecks in Nebraska.
Let me say this again. A lot of them are landlocked.
How many F-16s does the entire U.S. population have? 0. How many does the military have? Thousands. Okay? How many nuclear warheads does the entire U.S. population have?
You really think they're going to use nukes against their own people?
Okay, all right, we'll go after nukes. How many M1 Abrams does the entirety of the U.S. have? Maybe 2 or 3. Okay? Military has thousands. They literally have a desert full of them because they have got too many.
Well, they're in the desert, bro. They're too far away.
You know, fucking, you're actually dumb.
Bro, what are they gonna do? Just
pretty sure we're just
crawl across the ocean? No.
Dude, they're in the desert in America, and tanks are fast as fuck, dude.
They're not gonna go over water. They're not just gonna tread over.
They're in a desert in America, dumbass. They're in.
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Nevada.
I just had a righteous pee. I'm not even gonna lie. It just. Like I gotta say, like that, like
logical fallacy.
Well, I guess I'll go back to my pee.
Logical fallacy.
Boom! Clap the sound of my heart. Wait, I'm not singing.
Stop singing. We're talking about a gun.
Copyright!
Shut up! Logical fallacy.
I thought I was muted. That's why I started singing.
Well, guys, I suppose this is where we start doing our outro.
I got lonely and bored.
So yeah,
Jacob,
we barely touched on the gun control debate.
Yeah, I'm not done explaining to this dumbass why you couldn't.
We barely touched on the trans people debate.
I mean, we're almost at an hour, so.
Except
we go longer than an hour. I want to go till Christian stands how fucking dumb it is.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel very attacked right now.
You should. You're dumb.
Logical fallacy.
Wait, Corey. Is that ad hominem?
No,
a logical fallacy?
It's not ad hominem. It's
That's
true.
both.
Ad hominem ban
Server mute time.
And this is the point where we ban Corey from the server for committing ad hominem and a debate. That's like
yeah, I hate him. I hate him so much. I literally just want to freaking.
And this is where he screams at everyone: police brutality.
Yep. No, seriously, someone save me this abuse.
Okay, hold on. Jacob just sent me a DM.
Wait, Jacob sent you a what pic?
Dick pic.
Fuck, you got me.
Hey, I'm unmuted.
Okay, so we're gonna keep talking about the gun control thing.
Why?
Oh, that's
I enjoyed it.
Wait, I have a screenshot for this.
Die.
So, Christian, alright? Do you think that the US government has the right to limit any type of firearm?
Alright. I think that they can control certain aspects of obtaining firearms in America.
But you do not believe
overall,
that.
eliminating guns is completely impossible.
I did not. Hold on. Shut up, Corey. Shut up, Corey. Alright? I did not say that. I did not say all guns. I said a certain type of gun. Or can they limit certain types of guns?
Yes.
They already do that.
Yeah, you can't buy fully automatic weapons in most states.
People still have those.
Do you believe that is right?
You can't buy them.
What did you say?
Do you believe that is right?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I don't know about the next retard.
Okay, there's
I
no
don't
one
wanna
debating
pull up
gun
on
control.
someone
No
with
one sane is debating that
yeah.
gun control should ban every single firearm. That's not what's being debated. We're saying
I
it
think-
should be a series of background checks to obtain one. So some fucked up, edgy white kid can't shoot up his school one Sunday just walking into Walmart to buy an AR-15.
Wait,
Corey,
why would
Corey,
you shoot up a
Corey,
school
Corey.
on
Wait a second,
Sunday?
Corey. You do realize that you have to be at least 21 to buy a gun.
Fucking grab his fucking dumbass
that-
dad's AR-15.
In my opinion, I think that they should make guns a wee bit harder to obtain, so that way not any random person can just freaking purchase a gun. And I also think that they should at least try and make it so that people who have guns get the responsibility of taking care of them. And not just leaving them out in the open for any kid to find. Just be like, hey, guess
No
what?
one does that.
Guess what I'm bringing to show and tell.
But funny
God,
thing
I
is
feel like
that
you were that
Australia.
kid.
The funny thing is
John-
that Australia hasn't had a mass shooting since they banned guns.
Well, that's because they can't get a hold of guns.
That's because they don't know how
I might
to
be
use them.
mistaken.
That's because they're upside down.
That's
When
'cause
they
they're
drop the
too
gun,
busy-
it just goes into space. Idiot.
Australia needs guns. What the fuck are we doing banning them in Australia? They have to deal
Yeah.
with goddamn spiders.
Yeah, that's good.
They can eat birds.
Like,
They're probably bulletproof. I'm not gonna
Australia
lie.
needs the fucking guns. Jesus. That's
I
just
bet spiders
cool to
have
keep in
evolved.
mind.
They're probably bulletproof now.
You're right.
They've adapted.
Adapt, empathize, overcome.
Evolved.
See, what other screenshots do I have?
Let's be honest.
Are
If
we
a
at an
spider
hour
can,
yet?
I don't know.
I hope so, because I have to take a shit.
If a spider can eat a bird, what's a gun gonna do?
Shoot it, obviously.
You want to know
Yeah,
what
they
can
just
do?
counter eat the thing.
You wanna
Yeah, they
know
can just
what
eat the
they can
bullet.
do? They can just do
Just
it.
hit down beyond it on a firearm character. It's that easy.
They'll
Interesting.
just fly away.
No, they're upside down. They could just jump and fall off the planet.
Leading on to our next discussion, is the Earth flat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tune in next time on LND.
Indeed. Well,
Penis.
we've
The
reached
end
the
stands
hour
for-
mark, and
Indeed.
shit. And this is the time where if we don't have anything else to bring up, we end the podcast.
What does the N stand for in LND? Does it stand for night or the N word?
It stands for
Late night discussions.
It stands for
No,
logical fallacy.
No, it stands for nicotine. Late nicotine discussions.
Did someone say I gotta go hit my jewel guy?
Hold on, let me.
Sorry, guys. I have to snort a line of black tar heroin. Wait, that's not how heroin
You
works.
fucking snort cocaine. Should I go rail a line of Adderall quick?
Yeah, definitely.
I
That
could
would
go
be
do
a
it right
good
now,
idea.
Should I go
James
take
Storm's
my
line of
spoon?
heroin.
Should I go take my spoon, dip it in chocolate, and digest it?
You guys really
Yes.
should have.
No.
Yes, you guys really should have introduced me as the Adderall addict.
Oh yeah,
No.
Corey's addicted to Adderall.
Well,
I'm pretty
guys.
sure the podcast is over.
This is
Well,
also
no, it's
sponsored
not
by,
yet because I'm determined to have an episode where it just doesn't cut someone off in the middle of their
This is-
sentence at the
This
end.
is all sponsored by Adderall.
We're,
So
we are not sponsored by
okay,
Adderall.
so
Yes, we are.
Sponsored by G Fuel. Sponsored.
I don't even
by
take
every
Adderall. I take knockoff Adderall. I gotta go figure out what their name is so we can be sponsored by them.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
so
Sponsored
this has
by
been
Walmart.
another fantastic episode of Late Night Discussions with me,
Can I
Don,
sponsor
John,
myself?
Gabe, Christian, Jacob,
Sponsor
and
myself.
Corey. So,
Sponsored by-
yeah, by the way, we are not sponsored, and
We
we'll
are
see you
sponsored
guys
by LND.
in the
I
next
sponsor
episode.
LND. Corey's
I
Gambling
sponsor
Addiction
LND.
sponsored LND.
Bye.
Sponsored by Big Mike.
Alright, everyone say bye.
Bye. It's my time to say the N word. Let's go, lady.
Get him.
Alright.